Good morning, good afternoon, good evening again to my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're lovely and bright. Yeah, they're a lot brighter than they were yesterday. Now then, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper time wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. And much love to you all as well, my delicious little babies. Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, very little wind, dry, not as cold as it was yesterday. So once again, I'm wearing another t-shirt, okay? Now then, so I want to discuss another couple of things, okay? So you should all know me by now, okay? And thank you to those of you who even take the time to listen to me, okay? If you do happen to enjoy my video, if you could please click on the like. For others of you, you happen to stumble across my videos, you do enjoy them, please click on the subscribe. For others of you, please feel free to comment, it's always welcomed. And finally, if you would like to share, because others may very well, find this information, very informative, okay? Now then, so I already know who this man is, right? Now, okay, I've seen some of his videos, over past a few months, I'd say. Okay, here and there, actually. He's not somebody who pops up on my feed very often, to tell you the truth, okay? And what it is, if I just please tell you what to look for. So this is on YouTube again, my delicious little babies. So if you could please look in the old space bar, and if you could please type in woman calls out Britain mad immigration policy on national TV. So I should just repeat that again, my delicious little babies. So you need to type in the old space bar, please, and thank you. Woman calls out Britain mad immigration policy on national TV. Now, if you look in the old subscribe, it should say the alternative view. That's the uploader, okay, the man who's done it, okay, the alternative view, okay. Now, I've seen some of his videos, okay, and obviously, we're all entitled, so I'm just going to tick him off. We're all entitled to our own opinions, so that's what I feel anyway, okay. And as you all very well know, my delicious little babies who know me, okay, and how I love you so, that I will give a different opinion. Do you see what I mean? But, and some of the things I agree with what he says. And of course, then, there's other things that, I'd say, well, okay, it's differing, shall we say. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? But what this is talking about, and apparently he has said that this has had 1 million views on Facebook, apparently. Or, I suppose if someone wants to call it meta, there we go, whatever they want to do anyway. I mean, that's flipping insanity in itself, isn't it, anyway? So, yes, and what this woman was talking about, okay, she's made very valid points, okay? Now, what I will say is, okay, she, unfortunately, yes, well, of course, she'll be another one, I do believe, that's, do you know what I mean? Like everybody's pointing the finger at her. At the end of the day, what, for having a view? See, this is how bonkers and crazy it is. It's like even on my videos, my delicious little babies, and I would just tell it straight the way it is. Even on my videos, sometimes I feel that, that the need to say, oh, I'm not racist, I'm not prejudiced. What? Because we're talking about something. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It's just flipping crazy and crackers. Do you know what I mean? Now, obviously, this dear lady, there we go, was clearly not a liking and not happy with what's going on in the world. And she was going on about, you know, like interpreters and stuff. Well, I've said this on a video, I do believe, good couple of months ago. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Like, you know, if you're living in England, in the UK, right? Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, my delicious little babies, right? Well, I'm just flipping done saying it. You know, we're entitled to, you know, what we are entitled to. Yes, we are. And at the end of the day, you know, for others out there, it's, oh, you this, oh, you that, oh, you racist, oh, you prejudiced. What a crock of shite. You know, all that this dear lady's talking about is that we should be looking after looking after our own in our own country. You know, just the same as if you go to another country or in other countries, you know, where they should be looking after their own in their own countries. But what you find is a lot of these putrid, you know, which are the governments and everything else, and we know who they're working for. Yes, we flipping well do, right? Well, a lot of the time they do not look after their own. Do you see what I mean? So all you dear ladies saying there is just bang, 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 the way it is. Do you see what I mean? And if others are not liking, because it's so easy to put the race card, oh, you're racist this, oh, you're prejudiced that. I've said before and I say it again, yes, we've got all the same blood running through our veins, but I believe myself personally that what over the decades that some have got rather, before I even say it, look, very irritated with, is that there appears to be a language barrier. Do you see? Because not to everybody, okay, let me just put this in simple things, okay, simple ways, yes? So, God bless their beautiful little souls who I've known over the years, okay? I have known who have come from different countries, yes, and they cannot speak English, okay? I mean, they've always been very, very lovely to me, but you struggle with the language side of it, how you communicate with one another. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So that's how I'm trying to explain. Well, it's not how I'm trying, it's how I am explaining it. So, you know, it's like if you go and live in a country for 30, 40 years, I'm just trying to explain it in simple things, the way I see it, yes? You go somewhere else. Say if I went to a different country, right? And I say to myself, okay, I'm going to be there for the next, 30, 40 years of my life, okay? So I would make a point, yes, of learning that language, which I would. I'm not just saying it in front of my camera to you, all my delicious little babies, you know, just as, oh, it's just words. No, it isn't. I would do everything in my power, yes. You know, because you've got to be able to communicate, especially if you're talking to somebody behind the shop counter who, it just, you know, for whatever reason, they have not learned English, because it happens a lot. Do you know what I mean? And I have travelled enough, there we go, to know that this does happen. So, you know, the point is, when somebody comes to our neck of the woods in the old UK, yes, that, you know, I know it can be a little bit difficult, but to try to learn our language as well. You know, and I feel that this has been the irritation over the years. Do you see? Anyway, so I'm not going to stay on it for too long, but please, if you could just take a look, okay? You know, I'm not saying it to be offensive, because I know I'm not, and anybody who knows me knows this of me. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's the way it is, really. Okay? So, yeah. Now then, so something else I'd like to talk about. I don't know if you've noticed, but I mean, I watched this morning on, you know, it just comes up on your, you know, it's a Channel 4 minutes or something. I'm not going to advertise them anyway. To do with this woman called Nicola Bulley, who, you know, went missing in our old UK, right? Now, and your woman there on this flipping Channel 4, you know, she was stood there with a flipping microphone. Do you understand me? And then she was rambling on about that, you know, you have conspiracy theorists, okay? And then she was saying TikTokers, you know, who are wanting to come out and, do you see what I mean? And, you know, for what their reasons were, there we are. And, you know, but apparently, you know, there's lots of conspiracy theorists. You see what I'm saying to you, yes? So you can see the box in the corner of the room with what they're projecting, okay? Now, here's what I've got to say about this, and I said this on another video. Mind you, that one never had a lot of views either, was surprise. But what it is that I was just questioning things. For a start off, this woman who has very sadly been found and passed away, and God bless her family, okay? Well, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not flipping with my hair sticking up. Sorry, everybody, my delicious babies, right? Well, for a start off, yes, it took weeks and weeks to find her, right? I mean, I could discuss something else, but I will not. Maybe one day I will. But God bless. Okay, so number one, it took them weeks and weeks to find this woman. Number two, she happened to be 45. Okay, which comes to 9. 4 and 5 comes to 9. Okay. Then she's got 2 bairns, 2 young bairns. Well, for any young bairns to have to, you know, for their dear mum, you know, God bless, never to be returning back home. I mean, that's awfully, very upsetting and very sad for the dear little bairns. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? So, you know, we got that. Then it was leaked out that she, you know, she had alcoholism problems, and she was it premenopausal? So there seems to be a lot at the moment, and this is leading me on to something else, my delicious little babies, yes? You're hearing it, I've been hearing it rather a lot recently, that this seems to be about, there seems to be, and you will notice this now, my delicious little babies, once I say this to you, seems to be a mother, 2 bairns, talking a lot about the old menopause, okay? Yes, I mean, let's look at this. I mean, when you look at Nicola Bulley and you look very closely at a photograph, now, some may say, well, what's an alcoholic and what is not an alcoholic? But I can well assure you now, my delicious little babies, this is just my view of things, that she did not look like an alcoholic to me. Now, if she's premenopausal, well, I mean, I'm a woman myself, so, and I'm going through the menopause myself. So, at the end of the day, you know, it's changes in the body, but I have said on a video, I do believe months ago, that I believe there's something else. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it, yes. But, you know, but to come out with all this shite, and again, it's a flipping box in the corner of the room, anything, there we go, before I even say it, anything to get a story. I mean, but what does that do to her family? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, just sort of putrid. But she had been mentioned, so I'm not being disrespectful, my delicious little babies. I'm just simply telling it the way it is. That she seemed to be very much the focus. Now, I'm not being disrespectful, and, you know, I send my, you know, sincere condolences to her family. But we have to get real here. And the fact of the matter is, there are many, 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 God bless the beautiful dear souls, you know, and God bless her beautiful dear soul, but they go missing. But we never got all of this coverage, did we? Do you see? Now, there was even one point of the, what was it, the river, where it's the way it was filmed, you'd have to see it and the way it's filmed, but if you looked at it from this view, I could have swore I seen it look like the front of a crocodile's head. That's just me, because I can, like when I look at stones or when I look at bricks, sometimes I can see faces. I know it sounds really mad to you, but I can see faces and I can see different things in things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, there we are. So, but what I'm saying is, why is the focus so much on the river? There's too many things. And they seem to, like I say, these and the lackeys work with numbers, work with numerology. Do you see what I mean? It's the things they were saying. Something, I do not know what it is, my delicious little babies, something about this story just doesn't feel right. And I do not know why. And the very last thing I want to say, because I'm going to close my book, okay, so just going to tick that off. So yes, we're hearing a lot about the old menopause and the old, do you see what I mean? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'd call that flipping targeting. And again, I do not like that word, but it's targeting women. And dear ladies, dear women, do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But there's something about this, what's happened. I don't know, there's something very awfully fishy to me going on. There we are. And I'll stand by what I say. It's just the way it's all been brought. There's something, and I cannot put my flipping finger on it. And finally, I advertised because there was this dear gentleman who come, and I do want to share this now, okay? Because, and I'm going over my blooming minutes again, but I've got to say it very quickly before I do my readings. Now, there's a dear gentleman who I'd advertised, right? And see what it is, if something comes up on my feed on YouTube, which I'm sure that some of you beautiful and delicious little babies out there, you will experience this as well. So, say for example, if you see a video, then you click on the video and then, and sometimes it will come up and it will say, recommended for you, or somebody else and their name, or, the uploader, okay, that others, viewers, look at this, okay? So you would have a choice to do that. Do you see what I mean? So, to be honest, 9 times out of 10, I just click not interested. Do you understand what I mean? And then, of course, you never see it again. Well, hey, man. Rather recently, this dear gentleman came up. Now, I will say that because he does look rather, there we go, he does look rather sweet in the face. Not in that way, my delicious little babies. But it's like, and I've had that over these months, where here and there's certain videos that just come out of nowhere. Now, whether or not it's our old YouTube, who are, I don't know, throwing little things, but to me, it's seeming very much like drop Khan, McFowl pick it up. There we go. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I listened to a few of his videos. And I thought, yes, and I advertised him because some of his talks will be able to help others, but I don't know. Something yesterday, and I thought, and then I heard another one of his, that popped up again. See what I'm saying to you? And it popped up, obviously, because I've clicked on another, because I'm not subscribed to him, okay? There's very few, like I said, that I'm subscribed to, yes? But what I'm saying is, but there was something in that video and I cannot explain it. Okay? So I'm hoping that I haven't made a little bit of a boob here and that maybe something's too sweet to be wholesome. I don't know. But anyway, I won't mention it anyway. So it's only just a video that's just come up rather recently. Do you understand what I mean? But now it's up on my feed flipping all the time, different ones. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But yeah, so I'll probably just listen. I'll see how it goes. Put it that way. I'll see how it goes. Okay, because it'd be interesting to hear what other videos there we go, what he sends out. Be Be very interesting to hear. Do you see what I mean? I only just listened to those, and I just thought they'd be very beneficial for others. Do you see what I mean? But, you know, help them in whether it's their business life, working life, family life, platonic friendship life, or romantic life. Do you know what I mean? But of course I knew anyway. I said on my other video anyway. But, you know, I knew about these things. But, you know, but you always like to pass, if you could give information, or somebody else may be able to take bits and pieces out, there we go, and then make, you know, a decision for themselves. That's why I send out videos, because I just simply enjoy doing it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, just giving information to others. But yes, we shall see. Do you know what I mean? We shall see how this goes. I'm hoping that I do not have to reverse and mention who it is, so that, you know, I'm just hoping that I haven't, you know, because I always like to try my utmost to advertise to the best of my ability. Do you understand what I mean? To the best of what I feel, you know, is, there we are, is the truth, or do you know what I mean? But I mean, I'm just what they're flipping named us. I'm only human. Do you understand what I mean? Wasn't there a song? That's just coming to me old noddle now, just before I leave the video. What? Who was he? Is it Rag and Bone Man? I'm only human. Oh, there was. I'm pretty sure there was. Yes. Anyway, something's just made me. Anyway, so yeah, so that was just playing on my mind for some reason. I thought, I hope I haven't made a flipping mistake. Do you understand what I mean? But like I say, you cannot get everything right all the time. Sometimes, you know, you look at somebody, and sometimes, you know, you can see straight away, see straight through it that, you know, that they're a wolf in sheep's clothing, or they're rather sneaky or devious, lower than a snake's belly, okay? But then at other times, somebody could look so sweet, but there could be other agendas behind things. Do you see what I mean? I just wanted to share that with you. It just played on my mind, and even when I woke up this morning, there we go, it was still flipping playing on my mind. Do you know what I mean? But the dear gentleman himself, yes, I was a liking his videos. I thought, well, yes, he's talking complete flipping common sense. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Oh, sorry, there is just one more thing. Richard Verbs. And actually, I was only just halfway through listening to his video. Anyway, I know that I don't have to be concerned there, because at the end of the day, I know that I've mentioned him many times before. Like I say, he seems like a pleasant gentleman. But he's talking about, what was it, he received an email to say that, you know, our old UK, these flipping putrid lackeys, right, to give away our sovereignty. So that would be very interesting for you all to be listening to, my delicious little babies. It's only about 6 minutes something, so I'll just have a little listen now, you know, when I finish my video, okay? Because I need to do my readings as well. I just haven't done them for so long. Do you know what I mean? And I can only sincerely apologise, you know. So I'm going to get those done today. So anyway, so that's the video. I've gone flipping well over again. But I just wanted to get everything in, you know, while it's all on my old flipping noddle, you know, in my book and everything else. You see what I mean? Yes. But it's up to you to decide, you know, with whatever I advertise, you know, and then just have a look, you know, for some of you delicious little babies if you have the time, you know. And please, I do advise that you have the time to, you know, look at different videos that I advertise. Do you see what I mean? Yes, because you do learn a flipping hell of a lot, you know. Yes, you do. Okay. So, thank you so very much once again taking time to listen. Now, until my next video, so much love to you all, okay? Please look after yourselves. Please take care of yourselves, okay? Because it's so important now. We're in really difficult times, okay? Because I said it before and I'm saying it again, we're flipping under attack. All of us, there we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So we've got to stick together now, yes, but we have to look after others as well. Do you see what I mean? As well as ourselves, okay? So continue to feel the love, okay? And if it's your friends, your family, some work colleagues, you know, show them the love, okay? Tell them that they're wonderful, super duper delicious and beautiful, and you love them, okay? So until my next video, God bless, okay? Take care. I'm so sorry it's been so long, okay? But much love. Thank you. Goodbye.